Hey guys, it's Lisa Parker here from Parker Buyer Advocates. Just wanted to do a really quick update with you just in regards to COVID-19 and what's happening as a result of that. There seems to be a lot of confusion out there within the public in regards to the PM's announcement about what we can and can't do in real estate at the moment. So my intention today is just to really clarify that for you so that you have visibility of what is and isn't possible right now, so that you can make informed decisions whether you are a buyer or a seller of real estate at this time. So the first announcement that came through was that the PM announced that we are not allowed to host or hold a gathering of people in an auction setting. So what that means is that there'll be no auctions held outside of properties, inside a boardroom, or in an auction house. What we can do, however, is have virtual auctions, and there's a number of ways that that might happen. So some agencies will be signing up for some platforms that have already been available for quite some time, but we haven't had a lot of uptake for them because I think that human interaction and being physically in an environment where you can see other bidders bid at auction is pretty important to buyers, because it gives us transparency over who we're actually competing against, and it gives us confidence that we know for sure that it is a real live person with money to spend and that they're there to actually buy the property. And when we go online, we lose that visibility. So the other things that people, some of the agents are doing is having auctions on Zoom. So on Zoom, we can actually see all of the other participants. I think that it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. I know that we have to adapt and take new initiatives that we normally wouldn't in the industry at the moment to get results for sellers and buyers. It's certainly not the way that I would prefer to be bidding at auction. However, we do need to adapt to make the buying conditions suitable at this time. And it will be interesting to see how that impacts the property prices and whether or not agents can still achieve the results that they were achieving 2 weeks ago. And if they can't, I presume that what they will do is actually swap everything over to a private sale setting rather than doing an online auction. So stay tuned for updates on that. The second announcement was in regards to open for inspections. Now, this is probably where the most confusion came from, and that was that the Prime Minister announced that we can't have public open for inspections. What that means is that the selling agents can't advertise a specific time for everybody in the general public to come through and view a property. But what it does mean is that we can do private inspections. So if you're a buyer looking to buy a property, all you need to do is ring the agent and make a private time to go through that property one-on-one with the agent. So it should be just yourself and your partner and the agent at that inspection. And there's a lot of benefits to that, and it will be an enjoyable process because you don't need to really run from one inspection to another and be in a house full of people. You can really take your time and absorb the home and environment to see if it's the right type of property for you. The other thing that will happen with that is that the agent will probably ask for private offers and do a private sale situation. So there's a few ways that that will play out. They'll either, whoever brings their offer first on the table, they'll probably say, okay, that's an acceptable offer to the vendor, and then they'll go out to the rest of the database and say, we have an acceptable offer, do you want to contest the offer? So that's one way that a private sale will unfold in this setting. The second thing that will happen is they will just call for expressions of interest or offers closing by a set date. So they will have all of their private inspections during the week, and by next week, for example, they'll have a date by which you need to submit your offer for. So these are the buying conditions at the moment. So currently, we can still buy and sell property. That may change, and as things do change, I will keep you updated, but I just wanted to give you some clarity on what's actually happening right now. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me at admin@parkerbuyerinvestigates.com.au, and I will do my best to answer those questions for you either privately or I'll do another video and send it out to everybody. All right, guys, I hope that you are adjusting okay, and that you are finding ways to enjoy this change in how we're living currently, and that your families are adjusting and settling into the new normal. All right, take care, and I will touch base with you again soon. Thanks, guys.